Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. As you can see, we've already started here.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
He's found a way through. Can he put it away? Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Mane deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
He is through here. That's an excellent interception. And the counter is on. Has a shot! And the ball's come loose here. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Now it's Martinez. And now they can spring out of defence. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Luka Modric. He's someone, Peter, who reads the game that little bit quicker than everyone else. He's got fantastic technique too, and that allows him to weigh his through balls to near perfection, as well as keep hold of it when he's under pressure. He's a real leader out there, someone who can take control of the game and maintain it.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Pass somewhat off target. Modric. Dembele. Pavard has given away a free kick. Oh, it's Lewandowski! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Modric. Martinez. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Mane was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Oh, it's Dembele. Nicely worked. Great hit! In he goes again. That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Zielinski, and that's been intercepted. And it's Dembele. No, that's been intercepted. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Paris Saint-Germain have definitely started much the stronger. They're far more creative.
Kimpembe can get it clear. Dembele. De Vrij makes the interception. Inter Milan applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course, the returns can be terrific.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And that is a little undercooked. Oh, Red, nice interception. Spinazzola, approaching the half-hour mark. And here's Lewandowski. Oh, can he get onto this?
This is the time you need that pace.
He's through here. Now it's Thuram. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Lewandowski, and the counter-attack could be on for Paris Saint-Germain. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Played into the middle. Lewandowski trying to keep this in. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Golovin. Dembele. Guerrero. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Partey. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, that's well spotted. Golovin. Pavard. Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here. We've got a throw in. Thuram. Great chance! Superb goal!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now. Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Inter Milan have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
Zielinski gets good distance on it. We are into stoppage time. Driving on and making good progress. Now it's Martinez. He could be in here. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And the first 45 minutes are up. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And we're underway again.
Paris Saint-Germain really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Foot in. Dembele. And it's Lewandowski. DiMarco. Aquinic has a goal!
Golovin. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
DiMarco. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Modric. Partey. Modric. Lewandowski. Mane. Shapes to shoot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Mane actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro
Paris
4.
Saint-Germain can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Le numéro 2.
There's the header!
Le numéro
With his
18.
head, but couldn't steer it in.
Le numéro 15.
Well, that's well seen too. Threads one in. Morata. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Oh, what a climb! Lewandowski! Partey.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And it's Morata.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
72,306.
So we've reached the hour mark. Dumfries. Looking for the run. Yep, it's a corner. Inter Milan have their second corner now. Di Marco with the short one. Guerrero plays it, and the shot! That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now a sudden chance to counter. Quality ball. Now it's Martinez. Oh, good-looking ball. Martinez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Di Marco. Guerrero. Di Marco was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Brozovic gathers from the goal kick. He can run onto that. He's had a shot! He's scored! Do not write them off! Back they come! Simplicity itself.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 7.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Attention.
Paris Saint-Germain grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Morata. Paris Saint-Germain will have one further opportunity to make a substitute. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Raspadori. Raspadori! Goal! Inter! And again they hit the front. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Paris Saint-Germain do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Morata, he's got shapes to shoot! Oh, that could cost them.
Well, the level of urgency is shot up, and that's promising. Now to maintain it. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Now who's going to be first to this? Bastoni, Thuram chasing after it. Morata. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Morata. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Partey, Brahim Diaz. That's a nicely measured pass. Brozovic deals with that comfortably.
Paris Saint-Germain have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Raspadori. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Morata is sporting a guilty look after that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
Chiesa is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And it's Lewandowski. Lewandowski. Rodriguez. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's at the end. Paris Saint-Germain can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short against an opponent prepared to go toe-to-toe until the end. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
It can be difficult at times playing in front of your own fans if you're not living up to the expectations, and I think with confidence looking a little fragile at the moment, they were playing not to lose more than trying to win, and I think everything was just a letdown because of that.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Oh, can he get onto this? Passing is crisp and sharp. And through to the goalkeeper. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Martinez. Thuram is flagged offside. Brozovic does really well to win the ball there. DiMarco. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, it's hard not to pick out Benjamin Pavard, Peter. One of his standout strengths, obviously, is his pace, which he uses extremely well in order to deal with all sorts of opponents, especially the speed he's able to press with and recover in situations, both highly impressive.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. DiMarco providing an outlet on that flank. Defending of the desperate variety.
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Has a look and plays it forward. Dumfries unable to make... he's given it away! Can he get it through? He's had it taken off him. Goes forward. Martinez looks to get on the end of this. Barella, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. DiMarco. Oh, played through for the wide man. Very nicely done. DiMarco looking to get on the end of this. There's the shot! He can get that clear. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Wan-Bissaka. Paris Saint-Germain still without a single shot on target. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Inter Milan have it back, and Zielinski! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Morata. DiMarco.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Dembele was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
DiMarco in acres of space out wide. And the shot! And that would have been some goal.
DiMarco may have ultimately failed in his cause, but there's a really positive reaction amongst the fans for that kind of effort.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well read, nice interception. Brozovic kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Morata might just make this. Barella looking for the run. Modric. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Wan-Bissaka. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Kimpembe. Modric.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Kimpembe. Partey.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Paris Saint-Germain looking to pass their way through. DiMarco. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. And it's Mane. Zielinski. Dumfries. Dembele. It's Dembele!
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Great ball if he can get there. Thuram. Oh, well played. Oh, that's a key interception. And back to the keeper they go. Morata. Lewandowski. And Inter now could counter-attack. Can he latch on to this? DiMarco. DiMarco proves just a little bit too strong. Oh, shooting chance! And the first half is done. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Lewandowski! And we have our very first corner. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Thuram. Zielinski. Chance here to counter. Pressure coming in from all directions. Pavard. Now Dumfries. And that could set him on his way. Now it's Thuram. Zielinski! Dembele. Now it's Lewandowski. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Thuram was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And it's Modric. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. And here's Lewandowski. Inter Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Zielinski. Dembele. Lewandowski. Modric. Oh, super ball! Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Not the most accurate pass. Modric wins the duel this time. Spinazzola. Mane. Chance! The interplay was really good, but that's where it stops.
Mane had the chance of finishing off a fabulous move. At least we saw some terrific high-tempo approach play.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 7.
It's their second corner of the game.
Numero 32. Lasciano il campo per il numero 22. Il numero 14. Attenzione, un cambio.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Golovin delivers. So, third corner of the game. Bastoni gets it away. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Spinazzola. And now they can spring out of defence. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Barella really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target.
Great hit! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Chiesa is offering a wry smile there.
Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. Driven forward. Morata chasing after it.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Paris Saint-Germain do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Lewandowski, and the shot! Chiesa. No way through. And here's Brahim Diaz. Brahim Diaz. Stood up well to him there. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Caught offside that time. It's just beyond his reach. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Inter merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Has a go! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 2.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Il numero 20, il numero 21. Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Martinez. Chiesa. Brozovic.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Wan-Bissaka. Now it's Mane. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Martinez.
This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a goal.
And he cuts out the supply. Donnarumma sends that a long way. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Just 5 minutes left. Guerrero in towards the middle. Oh, smashing header! Oh, it's in! Finally! What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Inter Milan take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And the shot! Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. No way through there.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He's through here. Martinez. And Martinez! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
That's that, the end. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Paris Saint-Germain simply forgot to turn up with an attack, Peter, and that lack of cutting edge could possibly turn into something more serious for them.
So, just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.